Hey, it's Anne Marie with AM Astro. I'm a mess. I'm just coming on after the nightmare of what happened today at the White House. Um, and I just wanted to look um, at the chart and see what happened. So, um, okay, I could be wrong, and I'd like people to correct me because I did not see it live. Um, I have, I've said I have work being done here at my house, and so it's just kind of difficult to just sit and watch TV, watch the news. So I'm like trying to keep myself out of the way. But I have it set for 1:35 because what I read was that there was a meeting at 11 local time, and then the press briefing would be 2 hours after. So I have it set for, and then they said the last 10 minutes of the 45-minute meeting was when everything just fell apart, the last 10 minutes. And so, assuming it started at 1 o'clock in Washington, 45-minute meeting, last 10 minutes would be 35 after. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but this chart says a lot if this is in fact the right time, because look at where Mars is, right? Mars is rising. This now direct, but still fallen Mars in Cancer, who is rising, and it's ruling this midheaven. So it's ruling. I mean, the 10th house, the midheaven, represents the leader, the president. So does this represent Trump or does it represent Zelensky? I have it set for Washington, D.C. They were both in Washington, D.C. Either way, you've got this brash, angry, shoot first, aim after, or whatever it's called. Ready, aim, fire. It's ready, fire, aim, or something like that. That says a lot. The moon rules the chart because Cancer rising, and the moon is separating from a trine to Mars, applying to a conjunction to Saturn. I mean, it's literally 4 minutes, four astrological minutes, arc minutes from Saturn, that 20 degrees here. So the moon represents the people. And it's just, we're leaving this angry situation and we're applying to this strict limits, things, if this isn't going to work, we haven't thought of everything. With Mercury right there too, it's the communication totally broke down. And then you've got the North Node and Neptune conjunct, which is, what does the future look like? We're confused. It's foggy. We can't tell what's going on. All of this Piscean energy is just like, we don't know who's in charge of what. And that's really, I just listened to the politics today and I'm just like, how do we think we have the right to say what kind of, I mean, but it makes sense because, it makes sense to who's doing it because whoever has the money makes the decisions, right? We've got Musk spending the money and therefore making all the decisions of our country, whether he was elected or not. He wasn't. Nobody elected him, but he gave money to Trump. And so therefore Trump has given him all the access to all of our government ruling and just doing whatever the fuck he wants. No difference made. And then Trump is sitting in the office yelling at Zelensky, saying, hey, you owe us money. We've given you money to stay alive in this war. So therefore, we call the shots. We will be the ones. And you need to say thank you. And you need to show some gratitude. And you need to wear a suit the next time you show up in the Oval Office. Pisses me off. Oh, the arrogance and the audacity and just it's just so disgusting. Whew, but this chart says it. Pluto's sitting there in the seventh house of partnerships. um, and I really do think this Pluto in Aquarius, I mean, I'm new to astrology, like I've been studying for 5 years and I've been studying, I would have to say I've been constantly in classes. I really have. I've been constantly under the tutelage of one highly respected astrologer or another for the full 5 years. And so I have been learning a lot, but I still have to say that I am I mean, I don't know that I'll ever feel confident in what I know about astrology. So I can never say, this is the way it is. All right. I can say what I see, what it feels like to me, but I don't ever feel confident saying this is what it is. It may be what I say, but that's not what I mean. Okay. But so people keep saying Pluto is the planet of transformation. Yes, it is. It's a planet, it's the god of the underworld. It exposes all the rot and the things that need to be changed. Where I have the problem is we tend to think that it's going to do the changing. And I don't think that's what, I don't know that that's what it is. I think it exposes it and it makes it evident that there needs to be change, that there needs to be transformation. But think about Pluto and Capricorn and how in 2008 we had the banking crisis and it exposed the rot in the housing loans, and banks went out of business or banks were too big to fail, so the government stepped in and saved the banks, did not save the people. And as Pluto has gone through Capricorn and now is out of Capricorn, did any of that change? No. No, we were just exposed to the rot and the things that don't work, and we were made aware of how fucking stinky it was. But have we done anything to change it? And now look at where we are. Now we are, not only is our banks too big to fail, but now our whole democracy is falling under the weight of the people that have the money are in control. The people that have the money will not fail. They will just run over anyone to make sure that they get more money, no matter who it hurts. That's what I'm seeing. And that's what I think Pluto is going to be showing us. Aquarius is a sign of the odd man out, the foreigner, the stranger. The people rule. That's the idea. So it's going to show us the corruption of where we're lacking with that. Are the people really ruling? What do the people rule? The people have an idea. The people have an opinion. And the people think they know what they want. But who really has the power and who really makes the decisions? And we're going to see a lot of corruption. And you'll need to follow Ali A. Alomi, Dr. Alomi on Patreon. And he's done some incredible work. He's focused on Islamic astrology, which is ancient astrology. It's like historical, it's traditional, but it's coming from Islam and the view of like the Indian, what I guess would be like why can't I think of the word? Because I have a camera on. Anyway, he's a brilliant, and he did the Aries ingress for 2025, and he said, and he did it a while ago. He did it over a month ago, and walked us through how he did it and everything. And he talked about how borders were going to be an issue. And he had to have done it like early January, actually. So yeah, more than a month ago, because it was before the whole Greenland stuff came up. And Trump deciding to take over and Gaza, for crying out loud, that he wants to have the Trump Gaza, for fuck's sake. I'm sorry, that's the third time I've used the F word in this thing, so you can tell how upset I am. So am I even recording? I don't even know if yes, I am. Okay, good. Okay. So this is how upset I am. So yes, Dr. Ali A. Alomi, and he talked about how changing borders was going to be important because that is an Aquarian thing as well. And Aquarius was rising in the Aries ingress. So that's already coming true. And yeah, everything in this chart is above the horizon. So it's all in front of us. We're seeing it today. This was, this is just, the world is laughing at the United States. No, that's not right. They're crying. I think a lot of people are crying that what has been our legacy and our reputation is now just crumbling. It's like an image of the Statue of Liberty just crashing and burning. So all of that to say, I am feeling ashamed and embarrassed and sad and fearful of what the future looks like as an American citizen. And for any of the, I mean, I don't know that I will be personally impacted by the nightmare that, I mean, I'm blessed and I feel guilty even saying that. White privilege, and I work for these wealthy people, and I have done very well because of that. And so my financial situation I am not in fear that I will survive. I'm confident that I will. And if that confidence is arrogance, I hope it's not. I'm just trying to be sensitive to the fact that, there are people in far worse situations that are in bad situations. I'm not even in a bad situation, but there are people that are in bad situations that I am very sensitive to right now because of that. And that's who I hurt for. It's not like I'm worried about me. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about the people that I don't even see, that I don't even know that the impact of this. It's just, I'm just opened up like that now. And knowing that, there are going to be people that are just, their lives are going to be upside down. And I just hate that. And I don't know how we got here. How did we get here?